One more time for the road.
One more.
Welcome to the episode of Tequila Talk. I am your host, WalkLikeWalt, aka Tequila Walt, aka don't have such my old tweets I have grown, aka Child the Pavement, aka the 5-time crop pot champ, aka if you see me in Gold's Gym lift weights, approach me as you would a bear, aka my pronouns are that nigga. I'm gonna slip up on that one this time.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
I'm gonna slip up on that one this time.
I got you. I got your back.
I left out like 2 AKAs.
Yeah, I think, as I said, I want you to pull some off and add some more.
I should pull some off.
Yeah.
Child of the Pavement gotta stay.
I think that has to stay for
I belong to
sure.
the streets.
For
That's what Child of the Pavement means. I was born to the streets.
At least it's a nice vibe in here. Shout out to Good Day Sense. We
Yeah,
have a very nice candle burning right now.
Yeah, you gotta open this room up, man.
Mm-hmm. So it doesn't get stuffy in here.
Yeah.
Sometimes it does.
You doing good?
I'm sorry?
You doing good? I introduce her. She already talked. Oh shit.
No, it's
You
fine.
got Jas Cooper in the building.
No, it's fine.
Hey, look, because Jas be around me so much, I'm like, oh yeah,
No, it's fine. I'm literally just sitting here. You don't have to introduce me or speak to me either. It's totally fine.
Don't speak unless you're spoken to.
Yeah. Apparently, that's the vibe today.
Hey, sometimes you just gotta stay over there, make the drinks, and let the men talk.
Lord have mercy.
I was like, we're not gonna do this. This is fine. I'm just fucking with you. This ain't this type of podcast. All right, we do have a special guest in the building.
Guys, make sure you're following us on social media, on Twitter, TikTok, and TikTok and Instagram. We love hearing from you in our comments, and make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel so you can find the full episodes.
And we do have a special guest in the building today, man. We're blessed to have this person come to the podcast today.
Blessed is a special word.
Oh, we're always blessed to have everybody come to the podcast and drink tequila with me, because this is my man right here. We've been going back for like, one, you're funny as shit.
Thank you, sir.
Because like we going back, I remember that we was at the damn festival. I come in there wearing the same goddamn outfit. I was pissed off. I was like, somebody got to take this goddamn. Somebody gonna take the jacket off.
Yeah, y'all about the same height, so you would have looked like freaking Doublemint twins.
Yeah, that was not good. That was not gonna be good. That was gonna be good.
Ooh,
But you're here filming today, right? I mean, this week or
I'm filming a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here filming a movie. I got another week left, and then I'm back to LA.
back to LA. So we got actor, comedian, podcast, and entrepreneur Rob Gordon in the motherfucking
What's happening?
building.
What's
How you
happening?
doing,
What's
brother?
happening? What's happening? What's up?
We good. So we here in this podcast, we like to have conversations with people, not really interviews. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk to you, have some fun, drink some tequila. So we're gonna first do a shot. And you gotta do a cheers first, bro.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers to much more success to you, my brother.
Cheers to y'all and your podcast.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, man.
Congratulations.
Can you talk about the film you're shooting?
Yeah, sure. It's called A Million to One. It's about a food critic who finds love at first sight, thinks that he's never going to see the young lady again, then ends up running to her at his brother's wedding. And then when he runs into her at his brother's wedding, it's a whole lot of things that happen
at the wedding.
At the wedding, you know how that weddings can be. Yeah. And she ends up bringing her boyfriend to the wedding.
Of course.
So then it's that whole deal.
Yeah.
So then that whole thing ensues, and then you're gonna have to watch to find out the end, because I'm not gonna give it away. But it's a good movie.
So what is your role within that film? Are you the love interest? Are you a friend? Are you the groom?
I'm the lead. I'm the guy that falls in.
Oh, you're the one who's trying to find her again.
Yep, I'm the guy who's trying to find her again. So, yeah, and that's what the movie's about. Yep.
Okay, but yeah, you've been on a lot of things since actually. Just looking at your IMDb since like 2020.
Not IMDb,
I mean,
child.
shit, niggas, that's what you do.
Yeah.
You find out some shit. Yeah. I didn't know he was in that many movies. I seen Holiday Heartbreak, but I was like, damn, all right.
I was in there. I was in there. It was like the first scene. Me and B. Simone was in the first opening scene. I guess it was like 3 minutes, and then the rest of the film. And so yeah, I was the younger version of the character, the main character, the lead character.
Yeah. BT run that shit.
Yeah, they gonna run it. Yeah, Christmas. I can't wait for Christmas to come back around. That's good residual checks. Thank you, BT.
I was gonna say, you get in a Christmas movie. That's a good movie to eat off of, because you know they're gonna play them Christmas movies every year.
Yeah, I had an opportunity to do 2 Christmas movies, so I'm excited. I did Holiday Heartbreak, and then Christmas Lottery was another Christmas movie.
Is that on Lifetime?
No, both are BT.
Okay.
Yeah,
nice.
both.
Because I like the Christmas movies on Lifetime and on Hallmark.
Hallmark, yes.
Has lots of great Christmas movies with lots of black and brown actors.
Yes, they just Hallmark. They just launched a new thing for black actors on Lifetime. No. What was the other network you just said?
I said Lifetime. I said Hallmark.
Hallmark. So they
movie
just
channel.
did a whole mahogany thing for black actors and black actresses. So it's gonna be a
Yeah.
whole lot of movies coming out of that.
That's good. I feel like they do support black actors and actresses.
They do.
A lot.
They do. A lot.
And there's
A
a
lot.
lot of stars, like lots of faces we're all familiar with that be on in these movies. So that's good to know.
A Lifetime Christmas movie just sounds wild.
No. The Lifetime Christmas movies are like upbeat and you
Okay.
know,
So I'm about
girl
to say, yeah,
comes back
like
home.
Christmas.
No.
He done fucked
No.
he done fucked the sisters.
No.
And now she's gonna stab him to death. That's
Nah,
all I think of Lifetime.
No.
It's always some feel good.
Yeah, it's
story
always
shit.
feel good,
You know what I'm
upbeat.
saying?
Yeah, no, just because it's on Lifetime, it's not like you
Snap.
know. I woke
Girl
up
comes
to
home from,
comes
Girls
home.
from work and sees her.
All I
husband
want for
with her
Christmas
sister.
is he comes home and sees daddy kissing like mommy kissing Santa Claus.
That type vibe.
That's not what Lifetime is on. They're on happiness, peace, and love during the
Except
holidays.
for when they're not on the holiday
About to say,
time.
is it-
That's what I said during the holidays.
Okay.
They're on happiness,
Somebody
peace,
killed
and love.
somebody
Yeah.
and now she
on this
went crazy.
episode.
Right. You know. Shouts out to Lifetime.
Yeah, hey, shout them out if you're gonna get checked.
Hey.
Look.
Hell yeah.
But we're gonna find out a little bit more about you. So where are you from, bro?
I'm from DC, man. Born in the Southeast,
Okay.
raised in Northeast, went to school uptown, went to Carroll.
Oh, word.
Carroll is not uptown.
Yeah, it is. It's on North Capitol Street. That's uptown.
Kinda close.
Archbishop Carroll in Northeast and Michigan Park is not considered uptown.
So what is it considered then?
Michigan Park.
Where you from?
I'm from Northeast.
Okay. So
Yeah.
what school you went to?
I went to private school. I went to National Cathedral School.
There we go.
Thank you. Because it's not on the South. It's not on the South. It's not.
It's not Queenside.
It's not on the South. It's not. It's blood for. It's above KDP. So it's considered uptown.
That's
like
uptown.
it's uptown.
My dad from down the street. My dad from Rock Creek Church. So that's uptown, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Dunbar is uptown, and
Yeah, that's Dunbar.
and we're
Like,
definitely above Dunbar.
epitome of uptown.
Yeah, we definitely above Dunbar. So
So how was it when you would come up at DC, bro?
man, it was dope, man. At that time, I was an athlete, so I graduated that 07 class. So it was me, Aurelius Ben, Marvin Austin. It was heavy football in the city at that time, and at that period, it was a lot of eyeballs on DC as far as football was concerned, and at that time I was like the #1 kick returner in the nation, stuff like that. So it was a lot of energy around that. Around that
Wait,
time.
you said you were the #1 pick?
No, I was the #1 kick returner.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So
kick,
basically, he's on Suicide
kick.
Squad. Go ahead.
No, I was returner. But
I heard pick, and you said kick.
kick. Yeah.
Okay.
kick returner.
I play football. Anything that deals with kick, punt, that's Suicide Squad to me.
Yeah.
What is Suicide Squad
Meaning,
mean?
hey, you
You
catch
running
the ball and
down.
somebody's basically about to hit you right now.
Everybody, it's a free for all, basically.
It's about to get bad.
okay.
Fucking melee.
So you play a position that gets tackled a lot? Is that what that means?
Well, I didn't get tackled too often, but
If he was
but
#1 kick return, that means he was good at dodge and tackle.
Yeah.
So people try and
Yeah,
They was
coming
trying
at-
to kill, yeah,
coming
trying
at full
to kill
speed
you.
while you
trying to
stand
kill,
still.
trying to kill you. So at that time, DC was kind of crazy. Then you had the go-go scene that was kind of wild. At that time, the DC tunnel was popping.
Oh yeah. Remember some of those.
You remember the tunnel?
remember
You know what I'm saying? Tunnel was crazy.
I played New Impressions
Not
in
everybody-
so I was hey,
Tunnel
look,
was crazy.
It was bad.
Bro, I think after the last DC tunnel I went to, I stopped going. Nigga got shot with a shotgun in front of a trash can. I
Wow.
said, yeah, nigga, I ain't,
not a shotgun.
I'm cool on that.
You know how fucked up we were as kids?
Oh yeah, man.
Somebody would get shot like that and like, hey, so back TCB
So
there
so
next
look,
week.
we did next week. Niggas like, yeah, we back. Like,
You just died.
yeah, bro. I done
Not a
seen some, I
shotgun.
done seen some stuff, man. I done been through some days that kind of era was kind of wild.
It
in the
was a wild
city.
era, bro.
I remember I was in a go-go one time, me and my cousin, and that joint got raided by the feds, and we was on the floor like crawling out the back. I'm like, yo, this is not life, bro. We 15, like this is crazy, bro.
Not
Why
in
we
the middle of
getting
an
raided?
FBI
Like, this is
raid.
crazy. This is
Crawling
crazy.
out.
I'm trying to think what club.
What club was
that?
this? I don't know. 'Cause I
That
probably
was right
performed
there up on what is that, Marlboro Pike? Right, like Route 1 where the Redskin Stadium is. What's that go-go club that used to be off to the right-hand side?
La Pearl?
La Pearl.
Man
right?
Chef La Pearl? Yeah.
It was in the back. You know, one way in, one way out.
Yes.
Everybody parked on that little street.
Yeah, that
it got wicked back
that
there.
got hectic.
It got
I performed
hectic.
there a lot.
Yo, and it was hot. It was always hot
Oh
in
yeah.
there.
If it wasn't hot, then it wasn't
It was like the speakers was bigger than the room. Like I don't know, but yeah. So that's the era I came up in the city and man, and it was crazy. Left here, man. Went down to Hampton on football, play football down there.
Wait, hold on. We know each other how long?
Yeah.
You played football at Hampton? You know I went to Hampton?
I did not.
I graduated in 09.
Okay.
So we was
like crossing paths. We was like,
so you was there when JID was playing.
Jid was on my team. I'm actually
a lot of people don't know that Jid played football.
Who is Jid?
So JID is a rapper who's signed under J. Cole.
Okay. I've JID, right?
Yeah.
I've seen it online, but I don't know what that means.
So interesting enough that you bring him up. I was just talking to him a couple days ago. I was talking to this girl. This girl from DC, Bob.
My peoples.
And so I actually was influential into helping start his career. So when I was at Hampton, he was rapping and shit.
He definitely was.
And he was kind of like nervous about it or whatever the case may be. And myself, Carson Bird, and
Carson, Big Car, that's my dog.
Carson is my teammate. That's one of my best friends. And Trey Scales, we were all we had a crew at that time called the Stick Up Kids. That was the label that we had. We owned a label.
A record label?
Mm-hmm.
In college?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And we had a label, and Jid was one of the rappers under the label. So it was Cupid. It was Cupid, Jid, Earth Gang. We had this dude named Magoo. Who else was on that label? White Boy Jolly.
I'm trying to think of there was Duke on that joint? I know Duke was out there doing this.
Duke wasn't with us.
Yeah,
but we also yeah. But so that's how I got into entertainment. So these motherfuckers was the reason why I got into entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
And so I guess probably my sophomore, junior year, like things kind of got real convoluted with the crew and attitudes, egos, and shit.
Okay.
You know, we was at that
so y'all
time,
were going through your bad boy era.
It was definitely a bad boy era.
Yeah.
Because everybody wanted to get on World Star. That's when World Star was
World Star was.
Okay.
And so
you got on World Star, you was that nigga.
Yeah.
And so our formula at that time was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? We would create the songs, do the music, do the video, put the video on World Star. So we would buy the big box or the small box. So it was one big box, or there was two big boxes at the top. And so we would put the artists on the big box. And so at the time, all of the money was going to Cupid. And they was mad. Earth Gang, Jid was mad. Them was like, man, y'all ain't putting no money behind it. And so it just created a separation.
A divide, yeah.
It created a super divide. And so from there, I was like, man, fuck music. And I ended up jumping.
Fuck music.
Fuck music. And I ended up jumping into the comedy game. Came home, met Tony Woods, Chris Thomas, and they kind of took me under their wing, and then I've been doing comedy ever since. For real.
So when you talk about jumping into the comedy lane, and you mentioned like World Star, that was a thing. We've seen, especially like folks our age, you two, you're right behind us. Yeah, you're in our group. Like how social media has given us all our own personal reality shows. Yeah. I mean, to the point that, like, I watched TikTok fascinated. Like, y'all are legitimately setting up lights in your house and doing skits. Like, it's a full moment. Mm-hmm. So talk to us a little bit about, like, what it was like back then doing skits or comedy and getting yourself out there on the internet.
I'm glad you asked that question. That's a great question. So real talk, I'm gonna be...
Rob, can you pass it?
Absolutely. I'm gonna be real with you. So at that time, I guess 2009, 2008, I kind of turned up a little bit, and I was actually doing skits before I started doing stand-up. Mm-hmm. And my very first sketch, I did a sketch called Driving While Black, and that sketch went viral. Like, I mean, real viral.
Where'd you upload it to?
It was YouTube.
Is this Vine at the time?
No, at the time, it was YouTube.
Okay.
It was no Vine. It was no TikTok. It wasn't Instagram. It was Facebook, which only was friends that you had to be in
college.
College.
You had to have the college
email. You had to have .edu.
But before you even had to have the college email, you had to have high school. Because I was in middle school. My sister had a Facebook.
Okay, so we were in college and Facebook came out.
Okay, so it was college first, and then it came to high school.
Yeah.
And then it was like, you know what I'm saying? I was in middle school, had a Facebook jump. But anyway, so that's Black. You need Black Planet. You know what I'm saying? Don't give me social media. We done seen all the phases of social media, shit, right? So YouTube was hot at the time. So I did a sketch called Driving While Black. Put the joint up. Boom. The first joint that I did 100,000 views. Wow. Right? Yeah. Now, and I did it with 2 PG cops. Sorry. I'm going to just say this to y'all. Sorry. I know y'all back working. Sorry. So these 2 dudes was put on suspension. What? No lie. They made me, a federal investigator called my phone. Oh, shit. Made me take the video down. Yo. I took the video down. This dude from Martin, the real character, Angry Man. I don't know if y'all seen him. He took it and put it on his YouTube page. Okay. It did another 40,000 views.
Wow.
It's out there now.
At this point, there's nothing that I could do. It was a lawsuit ensuing.
Yeah.
Them niggas was put on vacation, permanent vacation.
They were put on leave.
Oh, niggas.
On leave.
It was bad.
Mm-hmm.
So then I had to hire a publicist, because calls was coming in, Fox, NBC, ABC, all this shit.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, yo, this is the beginning of my career. I had never done really no stand up, like, you know what I'm saying? Really wasn't an orator at that point. I was just
this shit,
nigga. And so my mother was scared, nervous. We hired a publicist.
Yeah.
And at that particular time, I didn't know what I was going to do. And this was kind of like right as the whole Trayvon Martin and all of this stuff was kind of starting to ensue.
Like, so like 07, 08, 09.
07, 08, 09. Like right around that time. And so I ended up, I didn't do a Fox interview or nothing like that. I ended up doing this interview with Jet Magazine. That's y'all remember Jet Magazine.
Oh, yeah.
That was
a weekly publication, yes.
Yeah, it was hot. You had the Jet Girl of the Week.
Girl of the Week.
Yeah. And so I ended up being in the magazine, and I think, what was the kid that passed away? He had a red shirt on. I cannot remember his name, but I remember his face so vividly.
Around that time, that Trayvon
but it was around that.
Okay.
He was the second person that actually passed.
Not Amir. Oh my gosh, I can see his Tamir Rice.
Tamir.
And so he was on the cover.
Yeah.
And so I was in it.
In a red polo. You're right. Yep.
Shirt. And so he was on the cover, and then I was inside of it, and they were talking about the sketch that had went viral. And so at that point, nigga, I was scared. I'm like, fuck.
Oh,
comedy.
because it's layering over the police brutality.
Yeah. So that was the whole thing at that time.
Yeah.
And so me just being me, like, you know, we got this thing in our crew is it's called the 4 C's. Controversy creates conversation. Conversation creates currency.
Okay.
And so when you follow those things, it creates a viral moment.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It don't matter what it is. And I'll say it again. Controversy creates conversation. Conversation creates currency. And if you do these 4 things, it's going to create a viral moment. Now, if you ready for the viral moment, I don't know. But
we've been there.
We've been there.
It happens. Every time you see something go viral, it's something controversial. You know what I'm saying? And then that creates a moment.
We've been there.
And that's going to create currency. That you just got to be ready to capitalize on.
Still niggas that hate her to this
That's
day.
the 5th one, capitalize. But so, anyway, at that point, like, I was like, man, fuck this shit. And then I started doing comedy. You know, and I was doing
stand-up or?
Stand-up.
Okay,
I started doing stand-up.
In small clubs or at private events or
Here,
what?
in DC, small clubs, little events, bars, basements, wherever we can get up. Shit, we'll do a fucking stand-up in this motherfucker. It'd be us 5. We'd be up here with a mic. And at that time, I started running around. Then I ended up meeting some comedians. Paris Sachet, Rollo Boykins.
We just
Rollo.
I know. I heard y'all. I was on the phone. I was trying to handle some business.
Yeah,
and
that's
I
my
heard
dog.
she performing. Shouts out to P. She performing this weekend at the Arlington Draft House. This is her. She's a beast.
She's a beast.
Yeah.
She this is her 10-year anniversary.
Nice.
So we all started around that same time. So it's me, Paris, Ashley Mayo, Rollo Boykins, Jock
I remember
Kendall.
Rollo.
So I saw all of them. They were all at the Cloak and Dag on Thursday. Everybody used name. Ashley, Paris,
Shouts out to
Rollo.
them. I have not seen them. I wanted to get over there. I heard about the show. I couldn't make it. But yeah, so we all started together. We started this crew called Young Funny. So Young Funny started around 2012. And so we was all running around in DC, hitting different spots. We had our own shows here. Then we had a once a month in California at the Chinese Theater. Okay. So we would fly out, go do that. We met a lot of people in between, back and forth, going back and forth. And we ran until, I guess, 2017, 18. We ended up signing a deal with Kevin Hart in 2017 when he launched HartBeat.
HartBeat, okay.
When he launched HartBeat, we ended up signing that deal in 2017. We got a 10 sketch deal with HartBeat, and then from there, egos.
So it looks like you're the common denominator of all this.
Yeah, it's always egos. And when egos and shit start, I'm like,
okay.
I'm the fuck out.
Okay,
I gotta go. But I mean, it's still love. We all got love for each other. I still got mad love for everybody that's in that. We all still kind of stay in contact. P and Rollo are in New York. Ashley's here. Jock's here. I'm in LA. So when we link up, it's love.
But how was that? As far as signing the deal with Kevin Hart at 10, it's actually the first time because we had a couple of comedians on here. This is the first time I heard somebody say that. Oh, he signed us to a 10 skit deal or something like that? Because that sounds like when he said that you were done with music, but that kind of sounds like okay, yeah.
No,
I mean,
it was similar.
Like a single
it
deal.
was similar. It was like
Yeah.
it was essentially
2-album deal.
In
Like,
comedy, it was like that. It was a single deal. We were dealing with everybody who was under his moniker.
Okay.
We were dealing with Pookie Wigington, who Pookie is creator of Chocolate Sundays out in LA. So if y'all seen that, so he's creator of that. He also helped Kevin Hart kind of like in his infancy stages. He's definitely still part of his team when it comes to like his stand up and stuff like that. So the deal was through Pookie Wigington. So we did the deal through Pookie Wigington. Of course, Kevin Hart was aware. And we signed a 10 skit deal. So it was 10 sketches over a period of, I guess, a month and a half or something like that. Something crazy. We had to turn it over. Yeah, it was a lot of work. So writing, producing, putting it out.
the 10 sketches that y'all did or 10 sketches that they liked?
Well, they didn't like none of them motherfuckers. so it was like, it was one of them situations where he had given us a 10 picture deal. He gave some folks down in Atlanta and then some folks out in LA. And so what we put together, them niggas was like, yeah, none of this shit. And so at that point, we was kind of back to the drawing board. But I mean, for at that time, that really wasn't our thing. You know what I'm saying? Like we wasn't focused on sketches. We was focused on stand up. Yeah. So that was our thing. Like if you would have gave us a fucking stand up deal,
it's up. Oh, we need 5 specials. 5 30-minute
nah,
specials.
We don't even need 5. Give us one special. Everybody get 10 minutes, and we all dogs. Yeah. Like it ain't like listen to me, dog. And this is and I love everybody. I love New York. I love LA. You know what I'm saying? But it's something special about DC. Like as far as that stand up comedy on that microphone, but can't nobody really.
Because I will say this: like we grew up. The way we show affection is through teasing. Yeah. Like we grew up tough. You know what I mean? Like we grew up picking on each other, joning on each other. That's how we show affection. It just is.
Dating a woman that lived in like Middle Virginia, and she doesn't understand my humor. I'm like, you don't get it. You don't get it.
We tease hard.
The girls around here, like
yeah, it's a tough town. You know what I mean? I think it's because our proximity to power or celebrity, whatever, we're not easily impressed.
No.
So it's a tough town.
Big G is celebrity to us.
Exactly. So, what did you just say?
Big G is celebrity to us.
But G don't even really, get the love that he deserved, really. For real. I mean, if you really want to be real, you know what I'm saying? Like we are, like she was saying, he cut you off.
I did.
He did.
But
it's okay.
This is a tough town, man. It's a tough town to make it in because, like, even our local celebrities, we really don't show love.
We don't show.
We don't
support.
We ain't really like, giving flowers and stuff like that. And that's the sucky part about DC. But the great part about DC is it makes you even better because you go somewhere else where they actually show you love and it makes you humble.
Oh, for sure.
Because you like, oh shit,
for sure.
This what y'all do here?
For sure.
Oh, y'all really, y'all really fuck with me. Oh,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? I think we got to get better at that. But,
yeah, that's real. That's real. Back to your point though, we grew up as like this bitch ass. But look at
it's how we grew up.
You know what I'm saying? That's a greeting.
Oh, square head ass boy,
box head ass, bean head, long foot, little jean wearing that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how we get down.
It's how we show affection. It just is. We tease hard, and so I think that to your point about comics that come out of this area, like have thick skin. No, like you can get booed in DC. Ain't nobody.
Oh, you gonna get
more
booed.
than you can get booed in DC. Nobody cares. No. You know what I mean? Like you could be the nobody cares. Are you funny or not?
Mm-hmm.
They booed. Outside comedy. I was in Go-Go. I played with. We had to battle with DC band. I'm a Maryland nigga, so we had to battle DC band. They booed us. That was a hot CD we dropped.
As soon as you came in as a Maryland nigga, they was gonna boo you.
I was like, yo, we killed the shit. Like, oh, we won. And the judge was like, they did good. Like, oh, fuck them niggas.
Care.
Boo.
Big boo.
We dropped the CD. Like, oh, it should crank it. Like, hey, no, we thought we was slumming.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
This is the sound. So to your point, I do think comics that come out of here are a lot sharper and tougher than everybody else.
Yeah, and then you have to be a level of witty here that's unlike anywhere else because people here are very smart.
Very smart.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's not that base level slapstick physical comedy. We are
we have that. We definitely have that.
No, for sure.
But you have to have a sense of intellect here that's different than anywhere else. Because in DC, it's educated people. It's not just you're not just dealing with somebody who's artist or a tech guy or this, that, and the third. Like these people are educated. They got doctor's degrees, master's degrees. You know what I mean? And they coming out on a Friday, Saturday night. You know, they didn't had a tough week. They're a doctor. I've been a brain surgeon all week. I'm coming in here. I really want to get away from some shit and laugh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to really kind of be on your stuff here. And it's not like any other place in the world. I mean, I've done comedy in a lot of places, and it's nothing like doing comedy here. So I go back to say, if you put us, those 5 people that I name, if you put us on a stand-up stage, nigga, what anybody in our era, in our generation, because in comedy it's classes. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So in comedy you have classes. So Martin, that's a class. Tommy Davidson, that's a class. Red Grant, that's a class. Joe Claire, that's a class. Underneath them, you got you have Lawrence Owens, Chico Will, Chico Bean. That's a class. So then you got underneath them, that's like me, Eric, Ashley, Paris, Rollo, Oral, that's a class. Then you go underneath them, that's a class. So it's in comedy, it's classes. So you like
tiers.
It's tiers. It's a tiered system, right? So it's like, okay, you been in 20 and above, you in this class.
You up here, yeah.
You know what I mean? You 10 and down, you in this class. So it's a class system, and we understand what the class system is, and it's a fraternity too. So it's like, all right, if I see, I don't know, Bill Bellamy in the airport, Bill know me, I know Bill. What's up, Bill? What's up, babe? What you got this weekend? Oh shit, I'm in Detroit. Oh man, kill it. I'm in Seattle. Oh man, kill it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a mutual
respect. Community within there.
It's definitely a community within a community. You know what I'm saying? Because we understand what it is. It's like a fraternity. I mean, it's a fraternity. What we do is unlike any other business in the world. You know what I'm saying? We out all night. We go out on the weekend. It's like you like a call girl. You know what I'm saying? Like
not a working girl chat.
Come on. You know what I'm saying?
Not a working girl.
I mean, maybe not.
I work nightlife, but I don't think y'all crazy. Because
we out party
everybody's
Oh yeah, we out party.
I think y'all are like chefs, in that the way that
I would say
your
boxers.
work is always front facing, always presenting, always out. But when you have a chance to breathe, chefs and people that work in restaurants are the fucking craziest niggas I know.
True.
They are wild.
They are so wild.
This is, you see Walt,
that's
Walt
probably
right now?
True.
I worked in the kitchen at 15 years old.
You a chef?
No,
you're not a chef.
Not at all.
I don't know why she would bring up a chef.
The chef. But I'm just saying, because the motherfuckers, when I was 15 years old, them motherfuckers was one that's like, hey man, we going now. I was like, man, I'm 15, bro. I can't go like, hey, you ain't eating ass shit. I'm like, what?
Eating ass at 15?
They're like, yeah, you gotta eat ass. I'm like, what? Wait, what?
Wait. I don't think people.
These were chefs.
This conversation took a turn.
Yeah, it did.
Did it take a turn?
It did.
You said chefs. He went to eating ass. We went to.
How did we get to eating ass from chefs?
Deal with eating.
Yeah, but that's 2 different types of eating.
I think if you were eating ass at 15, you're a sexual. You're a deviant.
The chefs.
You're a deviant.
I worked the back. I was like this. Bust what clean shit up. I was trying to make a check.
Right.
But they was like, yeah, the chefs were ones like, hey, we about to go out and get fucked up. Hey, man, you ain't eating that shit?
Okay,
like,
so
wait, what?
You transitioned to, you were working in a restaurant, hanging with chefs.
Yes.
Is that okay? All right.
And then that's what brought us to this ass eating conversation.
I don't know why that came up, but
it's gonna come up again.
I feel like at 15, you shouldn't be eating ass. Especially back when we were 15.
I was petrified.
Yeah.
I was like, y'all do that?
That's how you get pink eye at 15. At 15.
Yeah, you don't know what you're doing.
At 15. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
all right.
You know when you've grown up a little bit, you know how to do it better.
TequilaTlk.
So you don't get pink eye.
Jesus. All right.
But yeah, no, real shit. But like we were saying, as far as stand up, like
I
would never do it. People would ask, like, hey, well, you funny? No, I'm not that funny.
And that's the thing.
I'm
So
scared.
do you write your jokes? Do you test them in small audiences? Like, because in my head, I feel like, oh, that's funny. That's a funny ass story. But how do you know, like, that's genuinely a funny story?
We had another comedian on here. He'd say his first show. I mean, fucking say his name. Intern John. He's Intern John, 99.5. He radio host thing like that shit. He was funny on air. He didn't know nothing about comedy at the time. So he was like, yo, I'm gonna do a show. And a couple of comedians came. And it was like, hey, how long you gonna do it? He's like, I'm gonna do an hour. I was like, dude, like, what the fuck wrong with you? He said, I did my hour. It wasn't great, but I did it.
That's a long
But he said, I learned it.
show.
Me and her were shocked. Like, yo, you just hopped out there, no small room, just did an hour?
So how do you
Crazy.
How do you get jokes? How do you work jokes over, edit them?
I write my life. So sometimes you see comics go up and they write stories. Sometimes comics go up, they write different stuff. I write my life. So
you're a storyteller.
Well, yeah, whatever is happening in my life, it's not really hard for me to pull from a place. Like if I'm talking about my son, I'm really talking about the
Your
shit
actual
that happens
son.
with
Yeah.
my kid. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or my baby mother, or my last
How old is your boy?
relationship. My son, he's 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he
That's
just
dope,
started
that's dope.
kindergarten.
That's
Oh,
dope,
okay.
man.
Raggedy ass.
Congrats.
That's a
I
funny
gotta
ass
give you a
age.
pound. I gotta give you a
Yeah,
pound, bro.
yeah, appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. That's dope, man.
That's a
So,
funny
Black
age.
father.
Yeah, Black fatherhood, man. There's nothing like it. We don't get the credit we deserve. But anyway,
It's fun today.
yeah, man. So yeah, I mean, I write my life, and a lot of times I'll pen it in, I'll write it up, and then I mean, I'll go perform it. Like my whole thing, I like the process of it, like to write something and then go to a small club and it not work, and then the guy like, shit, why didn't that work? I thought it was funny. You know what I'm saying? And then go back and like, oh, okay, all right. Okay,
You
this is
gotta
why
edit
this is why it wasn't.
It didn't
funny.
hit. Yeah.
But you could say, like in comedy, you could say one word
and it changes the tone.
the whole tone of the joke, and people like, nah.
That's how I know y'all killers.
And so it's just like, it's like, bro, you can turn a word on the other side or put it at the bottom, and you be like, oh,
Okay.
nigga.
That's it.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's the craft of it all. Like I fall in love with the process, like from the thought like this might work. And then sometimes how we'll try materials, we'll try it on y'all. The pedestrians. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know I'm a comic. If I walk up to you in the grocery store, you don't know me from nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So I might try.
Yeah, I thought you were a bodybuilder.
Yeah, I might try a bit on you.
Like he's
You know what I mean?
like
Like
guy works out at the gym all day.
yeah, but I'll it'll be situational.
Okay, so I'm in the grocery store. I'm walking down the cereal
Yeah.
aisle. I'm reaching for my oatmeal, and you're coming down the opposite direction. What you finna say to me?
Oh, you said oatmeal.
I don't know. It just depends on it depends on how you reach for the oatmeal, what you got on. You know what I mean?
So there's multiple opportunities to make a joke.
Always. It's
Okay.
always an opportunity to make a joke. It's an opportunity to make a joke on what you got in your cart. It's an opportunity to make a joke on how you reach for the oatmeal.
Okay.
What kind of oatmeal? What's your favorite oatmeal?
So if I'm getting store brand or if I'm getting
Oh,
Quaker
yeah.
Oats.
you're a Quaker owner.
That makes it a big
You know
deal.
what I'm saying? Like, did you come in the grocery store dressed like this? I'm gonna say, well, where you going? You know what I'm saying? Where you headed
You
to?
look busy for the
You
grocery
busy as
store.
shit for the grocery store, and then you get grabbing oats. Why are you grabbing?
Why are
oats?
you grabbing oats?
You don't look like an oat girl. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's so many.
I look like a smoothie girl.
You're a smoothie girl. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
okay.
You a green juicer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Real veganish. I don't know, but it's
Okay.
like, you know what I'm saying? So it's always
So
an
it's finding
opportunity.
those opportunities to plug in.
It's always a moment, you know what I'm saying, where you can switch the energy in a room with a joke. You know what I mean? Or you can change the trajectory of a conversation with a joke, or a friendship with a joke, or a fucked up night with a joke. So for us, we always on. At a funeral, I done seen comedians.
Yeah.
Nigga, we was at
That's the
Tony
best
Wood's
time.
funeral, son funeral. Nigga, that was the funniest funeral I ever been to in my life.
You good. Keep going.
Oh,
No, you-
that was the funniest funeral I ever been to in my life, nigga. Like, it was a bunch of comedians.
Just text me. I can't hear. I can't read your lips.
Some wild stuff happening, and comedians was just on fire, just firing jokes. I'm like, yo, this nigga son just passed.
He just died.
They didn't care. Niggas.
Yeah, because especially a funeral, like especially if it was like a comedian or something like that. Like,
You gotta
hey,
break
this
the
is what he
ice.
wants
Yeah.
to
You
do, or
gotta
she
break
wants
the
to do.
ice.
Like, let's go off.
You gotta break the
Have some
ice.
fun. Like, I mean, we are alive.
Okay, so I have
Most
another
fun at a
question
funeral.
for people that are professionally funny. Do you feel like you have to perform in your real life?
I don't.
Do you feel like people meet you and want to be like, tell a joke,
Yes. It's the worst.
You the
shit,
funny
man.
nigga, right?
tell me a
Be funny.
joke?
It's the
Be
worst.
funny, nigga.
Because it's like meeting or running up on a doctor. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and be like, can you please look at this spot on my ankle,
You
please?
feel me?
Yeah.
Like, y'all
yeah.
I think this
you
is
don't-
cancerous right here,
yeah,
right?
you
They
don't
got mold.
fucking do
Excuse
that.
me, I've been coughing for 4 days. What does it sound like to you?
Exactly. Like, you don't do that. You don't run up on no motherfucking doctor who ain't at his office and ask him fucking to do a
Diagnose
physical.
you.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So that's the only thing about the profession that's kind of weird. But when I'm at home and I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? I'm sleep. I'm a dad. I'm fucking a businessman. I'm a son. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing everything else but comedy. Now,
yeah.
you could catch me sometime. Like, you know, sometimes my family is a bunch of funny motherfuckers. So,
Okay.
somebody gonna try you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Mr. Funny Man. You know what I'm saying? So now I really got to show you why I'm against you sharp and I really do this shit.
Yeah, Mr.
But,
Funny
yeah,
Man.
they do that all the time, and it's like, man, come on with that bullshit. And then you gotta let your family member, like, come on, your little, you know what I'm saying, being here, that, you know what I'm saying, like, and
There you
then
go.
So then it's like, oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Go ahead. And then they go ahead. I ain't, come on, man.
Yeah, you
like,
do it. All right, you
really
got
do
me.
this.
You got me. You got me. You got
You
me.
really do this. Like, so.
After they done poked you.
That's
this
like,
nigga-
don't poke
Yeah.
the bear, nigga.
No, this nigga's a Jonah. I ain't gonna say what event it was because I don't know if it came out or what's going on with it, but it was basically a Jonathon.
Yeah.
It was groups against groups.
Yeah.
His team won.
Yeah.
Damn.
And the thing is, it was so hot inside, everybody was outside, and they didn't turn it off.
No.
Red was there, Red
Yeah.
Grant was there, everybody was there. So they was like, oh, that's a team right there.
All the favorite
boom,
youngins.
and kept going. They just
All your
bomb.
favorite youngins lost.
Okay.
that day.
Oh yeah,
So-
yeah. I mean, I can say the name.
Yeah. Go ahead.
David Ruffin.
Yeah.
Let's-
He got him out of there.
Got out of here.
Was,
Come
it
on,
was
who else?
APAC was there.
Out of here.
McKinnon was there.
Out of here.
they were, and those are my guys.
Out of here.
Those are my friends.
Outta
Thank
here.
you, McKinnon. Please
Love
lift me up.
y'all.
Love you.
Equally. Out of here. Y'all know what it is.
Hey,
when
no,
you
it
see
was
me,
bad.
nigga. Run the other way, nigga. Out of here.
Angie,
Outta here.
and Pink Kitty, they were all like,
Outta here.
It was crazy. We was like, I'm in the back with Angie and Pinky. I'm like, oh, they cooking.
Yeah.
They cooking.
Yeah.
All right, so we had a question. We've had like battle rappers on, right?
Okay.
Where,
Oh, yeah, we
you know,
did have
battle
Ryder
rappers
on
go
here,
back
yeah.
and forth,
Who?
back and forth.
Ryder
Oh. Yeah.
from Merlin, yeah.
Yeah. So, have you been in a situation where you was joking and the shit went too, and somebody felt like you went too far?
Yes.
How do you recover, de-escalate, or,
Almost
you,
got
or do you
stabbed.
just gotta fight the nigga?
Shit. I almost got stabbed one night.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, I was on stage. We was in Silver Spring.
Not not Moco.
Yes, we was in Silver Spring. Well,
your
College
people.
Park. College Park, but I mean, I guess technically kind of Silver Spring-ish.
Borderline.
Silver Spring adjacent. But it was like kind of like College Park right by PG Plaza.
Oh, that's where I live.
We
Yeah.
was in this spot.
People die over there, bro.
Let's not.
In the mall.
Let's not.
Yeah, they do. That's what Cameron got robbed for his chain. But
Let's not.
Anyway,
Let's not.
Let's keep on.
so we were in there. I was in there. This was like before, kind of pseudo before a lot of people moved to LA. It was me, Brandon Brody, Chico Will.
I know Brody.
Brody's my brother.
I grew up with Brody.
Love Brody.
Yeah.
And,
Shout out to Brody.
Shout out to Brody. And so we were all in there. There was some females in there, and I was joning. Typical shit. Set wasn't going good. So I started joning on one of the girls. in the crowd.
Oh.
And so one of the girls jumps up saying, "You don't know me, motherfucker." And I was like, "No, I don't, bitch." And then nigga, she pulled a switchblade out.
Oh shit!
And caught the motherfucker. I said, "Damn, this bitch know jujitsu."
You making it worse.
Nigga.
You piling on at that
Piling
point.
it on.
You
Niggas
piling
is
on.
go on the floor. Ah, this nigga crazy. Jujitsu. Nigga, when I say she was so embarrassed, she charged the stage.
Oh.
This is pre-Dave Chappelle, nigga. She charged the stage, nigga. And
Oh shit!
like as she was charging the stage, I kind of did one of these moves, like a swim joint.
Yeah.
And she kind of like grabbed, like the security kind of grabbed her.
So
at the
your
same
football
time.
moves came back.
There you
in.
go.
Oh, nigga, it was like, pow, bitch, don't touch me. And then she, like, the security kind of grabbed her at the same time.
Yeah.
Nigga, yeah, I almost got stabbed.
Damn.
Jesus
It was
Christ.
one of them nights, and I was like, yeah. And Brody will tell you a story. Like if you talk to Brody, be like, tell me about the time that the night that Rob almost got stabbed. He be like, oh nigga, yeah, it was one of them
So
nights.
you almost got stabbed by a girl.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I thought you was talking shit to a girl, and the nigga's like, I'm gonna poke
No,
this nigga up.
the last time that I talked shit to a nigga on stage.
Baby, do you have restless legs? I need you to keep your legs quiet because we can hear it.
No,
Can
it's all
you?
good. No, you
Yeah.
can't.
It's this leather. My legs is sticking.
Oh,
to
sticking
the
to.
leather.
Oh yeah, the shorts on.
I got shorts on. I'm
Y'all don't see it. Y'all can't see it on the podcast, but this nigga's been fucking marching this entire
because I'm
fucking set.
lifting up. Y'all
Okay.
got me sitting on leather, and my
I feel
skin
it.
is
I
getting
feel it.
See,
stiff.
Okay,
you know
okay.
what? We
I feel like I'm at my
Just-
grandmother's
Grandma's
house with
house,
the
yeah,
plastic
right.
on.
Just
like,
extend your legs a little bit, then it won't get caught.
I'm not that fucking tall. I'm not gonna let you do me like that.
All right. All
I'm
right.
tall, but I ain't that fucking tall.
How
I get
tall?
it.
How,
I'm 5'9" and a quarter.
amen.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
you
saying?
gotta add everything.
Amen.
I gotta add my quarter.
It all counts.
Yeah,
so,
it all counts. And when I got my
Like, I'm
my
5'6" and a
my
half.
Alexander McQueen's on, I'm 5'10".
I say,
I was
You know
gonna
what
say
I'm
with the
I
McQueens
got polo
on,
boots in my
5'10".
car, so I can be 5'8".
Yeah, I'm 5'10" with the McQueen.
the McQueens add a little special, add a little boost.
I'm 5'10" with the McQueen.
Yeah, the McQueens do okay
I wear them motherfuckers everywhere I can.
for us, us petite people. The
I wish
McQueens
they-
do okay.
I wish they had them motherfuckers picture day and shit like that. Yeah.
Hey, he said, sound. Yeah, put me, no. Don't put me in this line. No, I'm taller than him
Yeah, I'm
now.
taller than him.
I'm taller than him now. No. Yeah, exactly. No.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Fuck it.
What were you
now.
saying, Jas?
No, I was saying, so you almost got stabbed up by a girl.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a situation where in your personal life where either you've made a joke, made a public joke about it, or worked it into a set, and somebody, you genuinely give a fuck about was like, hey, yeah, that was not cool?
Everybody who comes in my life knows that you're never off limits. My family will say this shit. All right, I don't want to end up in your little set. So they know, like, that don't do some shit you going to end up in
and I think I get that all the time where guys will be like, are you going to talk about me on the podcast? Yeah, if you fuck up, I'm fucking blasting you.
You do be telling people about the little things on this.
Oh, I have a story that I'm waiting one more week to tell.
1 more week.
We're going to see what happens in this week, and then I'm going to tell it.
Oh,
why?
Somebody you dating?
No.
Yes. Okay, somebody you fucking? All right, I mean,
that's the answer right there.
And then turn over into the interview of you. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. So
you can.
Yeah, I mean,
So your friends and family know. People in your circle know.
It's never off limits. Like, if you do something stupid, it's gonna end up.
You're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, 100%.
I feel like.
And I don't even. And honestly, I can't tell you. I can't even be like, oh, I'm not gonna talk about it. Because some nights I go up and I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. Be honest.
Okay, so that's just what happens to come out of your mouth.
Yeah, it's just at that night. It's that night. This is how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
I might be in a city. I don't know what city I'm gonna be in, and somebody might do something in the crowd that triggers my memory to think about something, and then I'm gonna go into a whole bit. Yeah, I don't know. So I have a planned out set with what I want to talk about, but it don't always work out like that.
I mean, shit, they want to check it out. You got a special out right now. That's
on Amazon.
Yeah, tell us where we can find some of your projects, your existing projects.
Yeah, so I have a stand-up special on Amazon called pROBlematic.
Yeah, that's
congratulations!
I told you post. I was like, I paid money.
I appreciate your money. Appreciate your money.
You bought the program.
I'm not gonna be the guy that goes on my streaming site that I get shit for free on.
It will be it's a donated thing. It goes to my son. So thank you.
Thank you.
Actually, I didn't know that.
We
That's
like
dope.
that. Yeah.
The money goes to
TequilaTlk loves the kids. So,
yeah.
So it goes to the son's child.
Your trust fund.
Right.
I was gonna say. So is that what you use for calculate your child support?
No, I don't. I'm not on child support. Thank God. I do right what I'm supposed to do.
All right, now that brings me to another question.
Yeah.
Do you feel like child support means you not doing right?
Honestly, no. I think child support actually it depends on the situation, right?
Okay.
So like, if you're in a situation where y'all can't see as parents see eye to eye, then the courts have to step in and kind of facilitate.
Get in and mediate.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Because at some point, in any relationship, it was love there, right? But at some point, because you got a kid, right?
Sure.
But at some point, it gets
at some point, you had sex.
Well, you had to have some type of love. Some type of love.
Yeah, I felt
it was something. It was something.
Now,
yeah.
I mean, it's those
something,
situations where it's once in a lifetime.
It was some intimacy.
It was once in a night. I hit you and then you got pregnant. But still was some type. I liked you. I enjoyed your company enough.
I had to like it enough to tell you to take your clothes off.
Huh?
It's not love, but it's loving. It's a form.
It's an affection.
There
it's
was a feeling that was made that was creating that child that was positive.
There is a form of an affection. So I think that's really more of a facilitator to me.
The court system.
The court system.
Okay.
And also sometimes it could mean, and I'm gonna go on a limb and say this.
Here we go.
Bitter female.
Oh, let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? Like that it can mean that as well. Like I see you living your life.
We've heard those stories.
I see you living your life. I see you got a new wife, a new kid, Not
a new kid.
I'm gonna stick it to your pockets. Yeah.
I mean, I can't
Absolutely.
tell a story because family shit, but
let's not.
It was somebody that did something. I'm like, oh no, he still got paid me because I'm like,
whatever it is. She's upset.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
He
you
left.
didn't necessarily. Whatever.
He take care of his business though.
So that could be that too. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? I think it could go both ways. Or it could go in the way in one of which I want more time to see my son. You're not really trying to let me see my son. So I got to go ahead and file this paperwork. Formalize the situation
I mean,
and file the paperwork.
It's not always on the women's side. Like my cousin, he
Nah.
got full custody. Like, she ain't doing right,
I
bro.
know some of my partners that went that took themselves down to court because they wasn't able to see their kids the way that they wanted to. And I think that once when you hit child support, the first thing you think of is, oh nigga, you wasn't trying to handle your business. Nah. I put myself on child support because I wasn't being able to see my kid the way that I wanted to. So
you wanted some structure there.
You have to have it, especially when you raising young black men. You know what I'm saying? Like it just has to be. You know what I mean? So
talk to us a little bit about because I have a nephew on the way.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm beyond excited. I'm beside myself. But my mom, my mom was talking about it, and she mentioned something that I hadn't considered about, having a Black man in the world and what that means and how he shows up and how people approach it. And something happened with, it happens almost every day, a police situation that got out of control.
How many times the police put a gun on me?
Yeah. And she was like, now I have to think about that, how my grandson is moving through the world. And it kind of hit me like, okay, yeah, that is a different layer of child rearing.
Yeah. Raising a black man in America is very difficult. You're very responsible and held responsible for how they show up, where they show up, why they show up, and who they're showing up for. And as a Black father, all of that falls on our shoulders. And not even just Black men, but Black women as well. You know what I mean? Because if you are, able to have children and bear children, you're responsible for how they turn out.
That's facts.
And so when that happens, whether they're a productive member of society or they a fuck up, you still responsible for that. And so I think it's super important if you have children to be in your children's lives, and then for females, if
women.
Well, y'all don't like females?
No.
She doesn't.
Okay. I mean,
some people don't. Everybody
preferential.
It's
preferential.
Yeah,
so for women, if you know the Black dad, the Black man who wants to be in his child's life, or is even around. I don't even, what I'm saying? Like sometimes wanting and not wanting, but just around. Allow him to have a relationship with his children, because that shows up, right? So it's like, when white families have discrepancies, right? They don't necessarily publicize it or whatever, but they still allow dad to show up, whether he's a heroin addict or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, you can learn something from everybody.
Okay.
It don't matter in what capacity. Now, I might not let you hold the kids for the weekend.
Sure.
But you can see them for 2 hours on a Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Because it's still lessons in life. Even if I learn from you to not, pick that pipe up, or, you know what I'm saying, not to go this way in life, or whatever the case may be, because you can learn something from everybody. So I think it's important in that way. But being a dad is to me is probably one of my most important jobs outside of comedy, outside of acting, outside of being an entrepreneur, because I'm responsible for the lessons that I teach my son, how he shows up in life, and who he is to become in the future. Yeah. And so that's important, because that is going to have an impact not only on him, but the people who he encounters.
I would say everybody else in the world.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know for me, the things that I've done for my friend group, you know what I'm saying? The people that are around me, and that's just based off my knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And the men that I was around, my uncle, my dad, my uncles, you know what I mean? Just and able to employ my circle, like, yo, you got an LLC, you got an LLC. You know what I'm saying?
You're good at this. You can handle that.
You can handle that.
Yeah.
Like, I need you to run over there and do this. I need you to handle this for me. I need, you know what I mean? So at that point, we all making money. Everybody is not messed up. Yeah. But that comes from, I had generations of men prior to me that was putting the battery in my back. Like, shorty, look, this is what you got to do. Yeah. You know what I mean? Now, they all didn't have glamorous careers. They all wasn't millionaires and football players. Some of them was dope dealers. Some of them was over here doing this. Some of them was over here doing it. Don't matter. I got that information from them. You know what I'm saying? Some of them was murderers. Some of them was killers. But at the end of the day, it was all information that I could take and say, all right, you know what? I'm going to take this information and I'm going to apply it this way. You know what I'm saying? So you have to allow those men to be in those young people's lives, because however they choose to teach, it's still a lesson that can be
That's
learned.
real.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it's important for Black men, period. Even if you ain't got kids, dog. If you see some youngins doing some wild stuff, hey, Slim, don't do that. You know what I mean? Or, hey, shorty, look, go about it this way. Because at the end of the day, we are responsible for the next generation that's coming up after us. Like, I don't know little homie that's standing outside on the block, but Slim, this ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we done seen this already. Yeah, this has already been a chapter in the book. We know how this plays out. You know what I'm saying? This has already been a chapter in the book.
We know how this plays out.
Yeah. Like, don't do that. That ain't it. You know what I mean? If you see your little homies, all right, cool. Y'all want to sell weed? Cool. It's legal now. Go get you a dispensary. You know what I mean? Go get you a smoke shop. You know what I mean? Go get you this or that or the third, or go get you go get your grow license. Like, let's start employing our people to kind of move forward and move out of this lane of really what I call ignorance, dog. And I'm not saying ignorance in the sense of like being dumb or whatever, like ignorance and not knowing. You know what I'm saying? Ignorance is just the fact of not knowing some shit.
Literally.
It's just like, I don't know.
The word ignorant has a very connotation, but it simply means you don't know.
You just don't know.
It simply means you don't know.
Because at the end of the day, I'm going to be real with you. Like, before I started a business, before I understood what business was and how to go in these banks and go get this bag, I was ignorant in that way. But now I know how to, I start this business. I get me an LLC. I go get me an EIN number. I go get a DUNS number. Now I can go up in the bank and I can get 10, 20, 30,000. I could start a business. I take that 30 or 40,000. I go get into the trucking business. Now that trucking business is going to yield me a return of 7,000 a week. That's 14 to 14, 28. Nigga, I done already made it back in a month and a half.
Yeah.
And I'm not looking over my shoulder. I don't got nobody to
nobody is. You can go outside and be okay.
My only op that I got to worry about is Amazon.
I was going to say.
Like,
that's your op.
Amazon is the op.
Amazon is the op.
IRS is the ops.
IRS is ops to everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
I would say IRS is ops, right?
But so that's the ops. But, the feds ain't the ops. Like, I'm not worried about that. You my competition, so you the ops.
Yeah.
But real talk, we could probably figure it out. All right, you gonna go, you might got an east-west route. I might got a north-south route. Okay, cool. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just figuring out what works best for us to change the narrative. And that's kind of where I'm at with it. It's like, I love platforms like this where I can come up and just talk my shit and then really just drop some game on niggas, because it's like, dog, I done got this information. My homies got the information. I don't have the time to go talk to everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but if I can give up a little bit of game, fuck it.
Yeah, in our fan base, we have like a good 22 to 35 fan, like that actually, like, shit, I'm 35. I'm just figuring shit out right now. I'm not gonna hold you.
It's cool,
it takes
bro.
A while.
Like, it take a while. Like I said,
I think things click for different people at different times.
Oh my God.
And
sometimes you gotta be thrown in the fire.
Exactly. And it's all part of your path. Yeah. Like, you figured out kind of relatively early on, like, what you want to do, where you want to go.
Yeah.
But for those of us who may be falling into it after 30, like, you can look back and say, like, yeah, I wish I did this back when I was 24, 5, 6, 7. But when I was back 4, 5, 6, 7, it would not have worked.
It probably wouldn't have.
Yeah. I had to go through all of this to get to where I am now so that I can apply.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So I think that, sometimes people, especially entrepreneurs, can be a little hard on themselves and say, well, this person did this and this person got that, and they're only 26, 7, 8, 9, and I'm 33, 4th, or 5, 6, whatever the case. But it's all part of your path.
Yeah, my mother and my lady, they say this all the time. Give yourself grace.
Yes. So important.
Jas told me that before.
And what that means is, like, don't be so hard on yourself.
That's what
you
grace
know what I'm
is.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, don't be so hard on yourself to say, okay, I'm at 35. I feel like I should have the car, the house, the family,
the American dream, basically.
Whatever, right? Because you don't know, you might see this person over here that got the car, the house, all that, but you don't know what they went through to get that, or what they doing to keep it.
Exactly.
You know
and
I
say that all the time about other women who I see online who I'm like, damn, she got the nice purses and she be going on trips and she be getting this and that and the third. And I'm like, yeah, and she's fucking bending it over for that nigga every fucking night, taking it in her fucking butt and hating it.
Well,
yeah,
damn,
I mean, but you also don't know if them bags is
Am
real.
I wrong?
But you don't
also know
if
the bags are real. They got some good confidence.
I ain't gonna get into that. I'm not gonna get into that situation. But what I'm saying is, for that we want most cost a price.
It all costs
and you can look at somebody and idolize them, but are you willing to do what they did?
Yeah.
No.
To get there.
I mean, everybody got their journey.
You want to get flown out? Okay, no problem. You willing to fuck that fat nigga with pimples on his ass?
Christ, how to get there?
Jesus.
Pick.
I mean, not even like that, but
ass eating to fucking fat niggas. What is going on?
That's what I'm saying. You want to get flown? Okay. You want a Dior bag? No problem.
But not even that, Jasmine. Like,
are you ready to fucking pay?
You know, if you spilled it, you gotta do push-ups.
I didn't spill alcohol.
She's serious.
I don't know. That's close.
That was a bad one.
If you spill shit on a podcast, you gotta do push-ups.
But I feel like
she covered it up. Nobody saw it.
Nobody saw it until you guys made a big fucking deal of it. I was
like, Jas, not even that, but like people look at like someone. Let's say someone like that's a entrepreneur like yourself, or it's a lot of people out here making it up, got the chains on, doing the thing. But they worked.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get up?
more than they worked, or they spent their money on a chain and be wearing the same fucking outfit every 4 days.
But see, you bringing from a hating aspect.
I ain't bringing no from a hate.
That could be too. That could be it too.
Ain't no cap in my rap. This isn't hate. This is.
Oh, that's real life. That's real life. But I'm just saying more so like. But some people don't see the work that people put in to get the money to acquire. Like, oh, they did this, they did that. Okay, yeah, they're having fun right now. They're at the club. They're spending money. Yeah, but what did they do
to get there? Yeah,
I'm gonna be real.
So I mean, we know the scammers and shit, but like some people actually make their money
take
legit.
Take the scammers off the table.
Yeah, we know some legit dudes out here making some shit.
I mean,
and
honestly,
women.
I'm
gonna keep it funky. Like I made more money in real estate than I ever made with comedy. You know what I'm saying? I love comedy. I love comedy shows. I love doing shows. I love performing. But I've made more money in real estate than I actually have made doing comedy.
How long you been in real estate?
Equally as long. So I've been doing real estate for probably about 10 years.
Word.
7.
Okay.
7. But I've owned several things. I've sold several things. I've flipped several things. And I made a lot of my money from doing that. You know what I'm saying? Which has allowed me the opportunity to have opportunities to do what I love to do.
Yeah.
So, you know, I feel like without that, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't probably be at the level that I'm at. You know what I'm saying?
So how you balance all this? Because comedy is being a comedian, being an actor. I'm sorry, comedian, but actor, real estate. Like, how you balance all that life, brother? Being a dad, the biggest job, being a dad. Like, goddamn.
I got a good team, I would say. My son's mother is a great person.
Partner?
No, not partner. Person.
Partner in parenting?
Partner in parenting.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Great. No, we ain't gonna put the false shit.
No. I'm sorry. Let me be clear. Okay. I meant a co-parent.
She's a great co-parent.
Yeah,
she allows me the ability to live in LA and do what I do, and still have a relationship with my son. So
that's dope.
I'll start there. When it comes to real estate, I have great partners in that as well. You know, so my partners they allow me to be able to do and move and go, and you know, because they understand the bigger vision, right? So it's like it all starts with a vision. Like, what's the vision? Then it starts with, all right, who's a part of the vision to make the vision go? You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, okay, so I still do my work. I still do what I need to do as far as the real estate business. I still analyze deals. I still break down deals. I still look at deals. I wake up at 6 in the morning on the West Coast and I break down 100 deals a day.
Oh wow! Yeah, because 9 in the morning East Coast, 6 in the morning West Coast, 9 in the morning East Coast. That's when business start booming.
100 deals a day.
Okay.
I do the numbers on them. I say whether we're gonna go, whether we're not gonna go, whether it works, whether it doesn't work.
And you got a team that's like, all right, whatever you're gonna do, we doing it.
We'll go back and forth. So then we'll have maybe a meeting at 9, and we'll say, all right, well, what we got? What you see? This is what I saw. This is what I like. This is what I hate. He'll be like, this is what I saw. This is what I like. This is what I hate. What we gonna move on? We're gonna move on this, this, and this. All right, cool. What's the plan? Plan A, plan B, plan C. Entry, exit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we go over different strategies on what we're going to do. And then from there, I do the rest of my shit in my day. I might write for 2 hours. You know, I got a show coming up. I'll write for 2 hours. Then I'll work on a script for another 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? That 2 hours is allocated to either breaking down a new script that I have that I got to do an audition for, or it's allocated to writing a new script. Because I've written 4 scripts since I've been in LA.
Ooh.
I can't speak about the ones that I'm writing.
Okay, sure, of course.
It's all good. It's all good. Be like sitcoms or movies.
Well, I'll say this. I wrote this one. I can say.
Okay.
I wrote a sitcom that is actually at a network right now.
Nice.
Oh,
very nice.
Make it work.
So I did the ABFF competition that allowed me an opportunity to get in front of a major network of HBO. So I sat in front of HBO and I pitched this show.
So you're trying to fix Game of Thrones? Never mind. Go on.
Not Game of Thrones.
We'll talk about it off air.
I'm fucking with you, bro.
It was decent. Don't get too excited. But so stuff like that. And then after that, then I'll move into the next phase of my day, which is, okay, what time is it now? It's 3:30. Let me call my son. I need to FaceTime, tap in, holler at my boy. You know what I mean? Did you okay? Did you have a good day? Okay.
That's dope.
Boom. Now I got a whole 8 hours, 9 hours a day left in LA. It's like, shit, okay, what's going on? Let me jump on the horn. Let me see what's happening. What's this? What's that? I might go film a skit. I might do some other shit. I might have to run over here to the Paramount lot because my boy said it's a screening. Okay, we got to go over here. You know what I'm saying? So that's the networking part of the day. You know what I'm saying? And then I got a bunch of other shit, businesses. Oh, fuck. I was in the Turo business for a minute. So I gotta go over here and grab this car from this person and fucking, you know what I'm saying? So it's always something happening. You know what I'm saying? It's like, can you ride over here with me? Or I might have to, hey, yo, can they drop it off at your house? I come pick it up. I got to go do this over here. You know what I'm saying? So it's always some shit happening.
I love it.
But you know what I mean? But it's just blocking out your day. Like, you got 8 hours in a day, right? And eight of them you sleeping, right? So then 8 you got in the day, and then whatever on.
So
you
from
stay
24 down.
24 down.
Yeah, you take 8 off the
Take
top.
off the top.
Take 8. 8's gone.
Yeah, it's gone. And the rest of that shit you got to work with what you got. You know what I'm saying? And so, and I don't believe in not sleeping my 8. I'm gonna get mine.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah.
No, you gotta get. Hey,
now some nights I don't get the 8. You know what I'm saying? I might
Yeah,
get
but that whole
I
like
work nightlife, but the
that
days
whole
I might
sleep
my 8.
that whole sleep when you die is not it.
No,
hell
that's
not
every
it.
rapper that said that something happened.
Yeah, that's
Dead.
not it.
They or heart attack, some shit.
Dead.
Like no.
Dead.
I'm getting my
nigga.
sleep.
Yeah, that's
I'm
not
gonna sleep. I'm gonna fucking sleep.
that
So
whole sleep
that
when you
shit.
die is not the T.
No.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get my sleep, but I break my day down, and I kind of break it down in a sense of like this. Like I used to play football, so I look at it. I look at my day like that. We was up at 5:30 in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was up at 5:30 in the morning. We would do 2 hours of practice in the morning. Then you would go to class. You would eat breakfast, go to class all day. We had meetings at 3:30. From 3:30 to 5:30 or 6:30, we on the field. From 6:30 after that, we get off the field. We got another meeting.
And this is
Then
why
I got
quit.
study hall.
This is why I quit when I got to Hampton. I was supposed to be running track at Hampton.
Oh yeah.
I quit. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be a degenerate.
It ain't for the weak. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
not.
And then I
He
played
was
for
at
Hampton.
He played for
Hampton.
Hampton. He probably walked out when he said that, but yeah.
So after that, then you got fucking study hall, and after study hall, now you got the rest of your evening to kind of go do whatever you want.
Yeah.
You know.
You know. I was there.
You know, party or whatever. Fuck. But so and not to include what that travel schedule look like. You know what I'm saying? We leave on a Thursday night. You know what I'm saying? You gone, you know, weekend, whatever the case may be, and then you come back on Saturday, and then you can party, turn up, and then we had to be back up Sunday morning. So it's like I already, from a perspective, I already know what the grind look like. I already know how to put that time in and put in hours when people like, nigga, when did you work, nigga? I did that already.
Yeah,
You know, we did that.
it's 12 o'clock. All right,
Yeah,
we're good.
It's 12 o'clock.
I'm free.
I'm in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, it's always orchestrating your day in a way in which you can kind of
Maximize your productivity.
Yep.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. Thank you for finishing my sentences.
No problem.
Look at that.
You good, bro.
That's beautiful.
No, actually, no, I'm good. Let me get a toast. We got to do a toast. We got
Toast,
we
man.
got cheers. We got
Toast.
cheers. Because no, you dropped a lot of game, and I was like, that's what this. We've known each other for like about almost like 3 years, maybe.
Mhm.
And like,
Oh, 3 years.
I've been watching your moves. I'm like, no. I mean, we joke around this joint a lot. Like you say, you got the comedy stuff and everything of that nature. But this is the clips that go up. It's like, okay, he's speaking some real shit right now.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So I like that.
Because it's only from I talk from experience, dog. Like I can't come on no podcast or no platform and speak about another nigga experience.
Ooh.
I can't.
No, that's real.
I can only
that's
speak
real shit.
about the shit that I've been through, and I've been through a lot of stuff, and I'm still kind of like letting stuff out in increments because I fight with myself. I'm like, damn, do I want to
Talk about this
talk
right
about
now.
this? Do I want to put this out?
Yeah.
And then some stuff I can't put out. It's like, my statute of limitations up on
no,
that?
no,
Not yet.
You know what I'm saying? So
better
it's
relax.
like, you know,
yeah.
so it's just it's
Do the research in the state that it happened in.
absolutely. So it's certain things that
You still Bill Cosby still getting spanked from stuff 30 years
and
ago.
I ain't do no shit like that.
Yeah,
But
Thank God, and we know that we're not putting that on you.
yeah, my stuff is all kind
You're
of.
not putting no Bill Cosby.
We're not
shit
putting
on
we're
nobody,
not
bro.
putting that on you.
No, hell no.
None of
But
that.
yeah, please.
Not
don't.
on this show.
Yeah, please don't. But yeah. So it's all kind of like, you know, street pharmaceutical stuff. But you know.
I mean, in
that's,
2022, I was reading something that said people, and because I think that our age group, that DARE program, and I'm not going to
It made it more lit.
I'm not going to include one person in this conversation,
That DARE
but they
program.
did a number on us around cigarettes.
I was smoking weed and
Cigarettes
I had
is
a Dare
crazy.
shirt on as I was smoking.
I'm not going to name nobody's
Dare
names,
didn't do nothing for
but
me.
I feel like DARE did a number on us on
I was
cigarettes.
like, wait, they give this out for free?
But
Like, somebody's a
now,
stranger's gonna give it to me.
but now they're saying that more people smoke weed than smoke cigarettes
Oh yeah,
believe
yeah.
that.
in this
I can
country
believe
in
that. As we- yeah, 'cause it's
2022.
legal now.
I
Yeah,
can believe that.
and I feel
I'd
like
rather do that.
I feel like pandemic, that shit shifted for a lot of people in terms of
That's
getting
why-
into weed,
Shit, you saw my brother.
shrooms, everything else.
My
You
brother
know what
was
I mean?
square. He started
Damn.
smoking weed 2020, nigga. Now he Pac-Man.
I was gonna say.
Like, hey, what we doing today? Like,
West
I'm gonna get a
be
bottle. Like,
smoked
I'm gonna
up.
roll up something. Like, you gonna roll up something?
Yeah, West
Like, nigga, who are you now?
West be packed up. So, you know, at the end of the day, all the black and brown folks that are languishing in jail over that shit need to be fucking freed, because at this point, it's ridiculous. Yeah. And the fact that what's dominate that private wholesale distributor dispensary market, like, no. Yeah. You can't be out here making money hand over fence in a dispensary, and black and brown folks, specifically men, are rotting in jail.
Still in jail.
Over
a quarter
bag,
this. A quarter sack.
Because at the end of the day, everybody wants to get high. I don't care. And you can pick your drug, whether your drug is alcohol, whether your drug is weed, whether your drug is coke, crack, shrooms, fucking meth, fentanyl, prescription pills,
I'm gonna judge on a lot of
whatever, pick your poison. Yeah. But everybody wants to get high. Mm-hmm. It's just life.
I mean, alcohol, yeah. Yeah, pussy get you high too.
All right, we're not gonna switch to all the
hell
vices.
of a drug.
We're not gonna switch to all the vices.
I mean, that's a good
We're
vice.
not gonna switch to all the vices,
natural vice.
and we're not gonna switch to the human capital vices. We're not gonna do that.
Okay, well, that's why honey pack. That's why the honey pack exists. Niggas,
did you see the wings?
Yeah,
Blac sent it to me.
Yeah, Blac. They put the honey pack in the. Oh, you don't know what the honey pack, do you?
No.
In DC, they got a new thing. What's the gas station? The gas station pill was honey.
So it's like a Makua Manuka honey, but it's a honey.
Oh, Manuka honey.
Speak it up.
Yeah. It's
Egyptian honey. Yeah.
It's supposed to get you.
It's an aphrodisiac.
Yeah, it's supposed to get you.
Get you there.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
get you there.
Yeah. It's like it's a honey pack that looks like in like a ketchup packet almost. You know what I mean? And you just put it in your tea.
But see, you can get them to sting you. This rich nigga I know in LA.
Whoa.
I'm gonna tell y'all some shit.
Now I'm listening.
Nigga. So this rich nigga, he's like 60.
Okay.
Right? 60, 70.
Which isn't old, but go ahead.
He gets those bees to sting him.
Yo.
Nigga.
Huh?
Yeah. Those are he's the Egyptian.
And it still
I was gonna say that's very Hollywood.
He still gets the ability to,
knock it down like
he's
20.
19.
He's viral. Yeah, viral.
Wow.
Viral. That's the word, not viral. Viral. Yeah. So we saw on the internet this week somebody. So again, the honey packets look like little ketchup packets that you would get from McDonald's, Wendy's.
Somebody put in their weed.
And they were making
wings with it.
Like BBQ wings. Like honey barbecue wings, and for the honey in the honey barbecue wings, they use that type.
Shorty put like three packs in it though. She's like 1 pack, then I'm gonna flip it over, put another pack.
That's a vibe.
Yeah, welcome to DC. They put in Casamigo bottles, so the fellas, you gotta watch out with these girls.
Casamigos.
I'm dead serious.
We've seen it. No, we've seen it.
Casamigos is what's going on right here.
These aren't jokes, people.
DC, you ain't seen that shit?
These are not jokes.
I seen a girl, and it had to be a city joint. I saw like motherfucking shade room. It was a DC girl, motherfucking open the Casamigo. Like, I'm forgetting some dick tonight. Put that shit in the Casamigo bottle. The rapper South shook it up like, we up. I'm like, it's some Bill Cosby ass shit going on here.
That's drugging. Y'all can't. And that's the other thing about the whole like kind of edible craze.
No.
And it's 100% cool, but you have to let people know. Because look, if I get a plate of wings, honey wings honey barbecue wings.
What does it do to women? Does it do the same thing?
Nothing. It does. No, I would figure the ingredients will match maybe the ingredients in Viagra or something like that for men. So I don't know if that does it for women.
Our producer said your click gets hard as shit.
Well, so you found that out?
You're dumb.
You should try.
You're dumb.
Marcus. Hey,
No.
Blac Marcus, help me out. Does it work for women too?
I don't know.
Well, I'm asking you.
All right, hold on. Let's get to the bottom of this. So all fetuses in the belly start as women, as female. True. There's a hormone that is introduced that makes you male. That's why men have nipples, right? Because all fetuses start as women, and then you get a little hormone that makes you grow up. So your at that stage of development, the clitoris can go either way. It can stay small and stay a woman, or it can and become a boy.
I had a joke.
Thanks.
I don't know if I could do it.
Please, I was
because we have a comedian here, and in my mind, it was off the top of my head.
No.
I don't know if it's gonna work.
No. Let's hear it.
Because I'm like, now that you saying this out loud, so like, if it's a grown man that just has a micro penis, is he technically a lesbian that likes girl? Like,
gotta laugh. So it's.
All right, that's all. That's all I'm asking. I mean, see, I don't want to say shit like this. I'm drinking. I don't.
He gotta laugh.
He didn't laugh. That's all I'm at. If he laughed, like, I got one. Write it down.
It's low hanging fruit.
That was low hanging fruit. I can't. I don't. I'm not gonna get into the gender identity conversation.
I did say I did. Okay, no, you're right. You know what?
And you about to get yourself canceled.
That happened twice. This is why we don't live record.
So okay. How about this? Walt,
Marcus gotta shut the fuck up.
No. Walt, I challenge you.
Go ahead.
Let's get a pack.
Let's
get 2 packs
and see what happens.
And
we can do it on the show.
Exactly.
And see what happens.
Exactly. You go right, I'll go left, and we'll see what happens.
What?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
The honey pack, because I don't think it's gonna work for women. It's supposed to be a male enhancer. It's a male enhancer.
But at the end of the day, women have testosterone too.
Yeah, but no, I don't think it's gonna work on y'all.
We have testosterone.
That's why they have separate enhancements for women.
Only way to know is to know.
No, but women.
No.
Women's sexuality is a lot more complicated than men's.
Yeah, but that's why they have female enhancers versus men. The men has just get it hard.
That's it, literally.
That's it.
All men have to do is get up. Women getting wet and staying wet is work.
But see, we gotta make sure it works though. So we're gonna do that, and then we gotta go to the club and see how wild we are.
That's what I'm saying. We need to go out, and we're gonna split the pack. And again, you go right, I'm gonna go left. And we will call each other at 5 a.m. and see who did well.
We're going to OZOs together, and we're going to see who's out there air humping girls in the club or guys in the club. We're going to wild out.
Who are we dragging back to the bathroom?
Yeah, like, hey, you know what? Hey, Fugo like, what the fuck you do to Walt?
Who's going to fucking kill me?
I don't know.
But let's try. I think we should, because I haven't, I don't mess with, I don't take pills anyway. But especially I don't take gas station fucking pills. So
cool.
Let's see how this honey works. It's a Makua honey.
And Rob,
FDA.
We're gonna look out for you. I already marked the time. We're cutting that. Look, keep going.
No. Whatever.
Look, I don't like.
This y'all fucking show.
No, we don't like people be on the show like he said this and he was. No. Get your bag.
No, because we've had high profile guests that we've had to leave things out because they have sponsorships.
They
do got some sponsors.
They have contracts. They have publicists.
Damani's publicist in the back like.
Damani's publicist was literally here.
Like, you a wild nigga, but
was right here and was waving at us like, you need to wrap this up right now.
My publicist is probably kicking my ass right now.
Yeah, you should have brought him like, hey, no, not that one, that one. All right.
So her, but it's cool.
Oh, I'm sorry, her. My fault about that. But yeah, nah, brother. Actually, we already did the shot. There's anything that what's wrong, Jasmine? Why you got the face? You got a dick pic?
No. I'm getting some more additional information around this honey, specifically for women.
Oh, word.
Specifically for women, they are saying that that what is in the honey is the same thing that is in Viagra, and Viagra is a nitroglycerin, which specifically impacts blood pressure. And so women need to be very careful about that because as women, we're naturally prone to blood clots, high blood pressure, all of that. So again, women, you guys need to, we need to take our time with this honey.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I don't think women take it. I think it's just, well, she probably ate the wings too.
So these products are typically promoted for sexual enhancement, weight loss, or bodybuilding.
Wait, you said weight loss?
Weight loss.
I need my 6-pack back.
Weight loss or bodybuilding.
You sold me.
Abs.
And are often represented as being all natural. FDA is unable to test and identify all
FDA
products. Blah, 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 blah. So ladies, I just want you to think, again, the dick gets hard because of blood flow.
Yeah,
Viagra impacts blood flow, meaning it impacts circulation, meaning it impacts blood clots, meaning it impacts our heartbeat. So for women, especially women that are on hormonal birth control, you need to be very careful taking these things because it may fuck you up worse than you really need to be. So
I'm pregnant out here.
We do this on the podcast. We do this on the podcast. It's called Walt's Wild News. Normally we used to have a TV and just show wild videos. And reacts, but we're going to end it with this. You're good? All right, bet. What the fuck is going on with my damn phone? Either it's me or it's me. It's me.
All right.
I know I'm fucked up.
All right, it's fine.
But yeah, no. So what we do is called Wild Stories.
These are some wild ones we just heard.
See, you gonna bring our shit off the air,
I'm a comedian. You can't give it to me. I just told her that.
All right. This guy got these niggas. Oh well, first I'm gonna do this. Stacey Dash just realized DMX died.
Okay, so somebody also said Stacey Dash was excommunicated from the Black community. So she does get news late.
Nigga, he's been dead for 515
He's
days
been dead
right
for-
now.
And y'all do
a
know
little
that
while.
Stacey Dash is
Dame Dash is
Dame
like
Dash's
his cousin or something like that. Yeah.
Like second cousin, yeah.
That's crazy.
Because
you realize X died?
Stacey
was
Dash
never
was
asked.
very, very,
4
very
years ago.
good girlfriends with Aaliyah. She was very good
Yeah.
girlfriends with Kadada. Like she,
Coolest Stacey Dash was my crush forever.
I was gonna say like a 96, 7, 8, 9, 99, 2000 Stacey Dash. Have you seen Stacey Dash's Playboy pics?
No.
The what?
Playboy pics.
Oh, yeah.
So she definitely is giving a low cut Caesar on the bush.
I think she bleached
Yeah.
herself like Sammy Sosa because she looks a lot lighter than she did in the Kanye
No,
West
I
video.
think for those of us who have white blood, it really does fluctuate.
Oh yeah, you are half
You
white.
have white?
I do. Excuse me?
You have white?
No. I
It's a
just
white blood.
I have white blood. I'm not half white.
A quarter white.
Yeah.
She can't dance.
Your dad is that? White?
So I have as much white in my blood, 25%, to have
Okay.
a white grandparent, but I don't have any white grandparents.
But she has the white rhythm. I have the
Hold up, nigga. You
Mhm.
said you have a white grandparent?
I have no white grandparents.
Oh, okay.
But I have 25% white blood.
Oh, okay.
down the line.
All right,
Yeah.
you was just a slave. That's all.
Someone was
No, so
Oh,
we
no, you
weren't,
talking about-
no, we weren't slaves.
post
So
slavery.
yeah,
Post slavery.
so post
Nigga,
post
we are.
slavery.
You in America.
So we were able, for us, on my mom's mom's side, we were able to track the plantation that we came off
Oh
of,
shit.
Where'd y'all come from?
South Carolina,
Okay.
Where-
in
makes sense.
Greenville, in Malden, in
What's your last name?
they're Bates in Hairston's.
Okay, baby.
So my plantation is a historical site in South Carolina, and my life stream, not even my life stream, it's my life mission.
I don't
I'm
think that's a
fucking
congrats,
buying my plantation.
Congrats.
Yeah,
You should
because
do
it
that.
exists and it's nice. It's cool.
No, you
Oh,
should
word.
do it.
But that was our blood, sweat, and tears. So I'm buying
Yeah,
that
I'm never
PlayStation.
gonna find out. I know.
But then on my dad's side, we was wild as. So okay, I'm gonna say tinfoil hat. There were black people.
What's tinfoil hat? What the fuck is that?
Conspiracy theories.
Conspiracy theories.
Oh. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
No.
I'm not afraid to say I ain't know some shit.
No, you
Go ahead.
gotta ask a clarified
Yeah, what
question.
the
So
fuck
there
is
were
that?
there were black people in this country prior to the slaves being
Yeah.
brought to
Oh.
this country.
I could believe
Oh,
that.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's not even
So-
tinfoil hat to me.
You know, that's not tinfoil hat. That's just truth. So I was
And so
talking.
my side, my dad's side, and Seminole sides, which are independent from Native American Seminoles, Black Seminoles,
Yes.
we are some wild ass dog ass niggas that have been in this country from the beginning.
Yep.
So all of us Seminoles, Florida, Bahamas,
Yep.
Gulf Coast, Mississippi Gulf Coast, Louisiana Gulf Coast that ended up in Oklahoma with the Choctaws.
Yeah. Okay.
It's forever up with the Choctaws. But for us who are black and brown people who have been in this country for a long time, a lot of our heritage is already here.
Yep.
I'm about to say that's not even tinfoil hat. I just
That's
It's,
real.
well,
No,
real
that's
shit.
it's tinfoil hat in the way that they don't teach you that
Yeah,
in,
they
in
didn't teach
history.
me that in
Yeah.
fucking
Everything in history has taught us that black people, by the millions,
school.
it-
Just
it-
shipped over.
it mathematically doesn't
Yeah,
make
it was
sense
only
for that
6
time
boats.
and on wooden boats.
You know
Millions
what?
came from the
Only 6
Ivory
boats.
Coast
Makes a
of
lot fucking
America.
sense when you just said that right there. It was only fucking 6 boats.
There's only 6 boats. How many niggas can you fit on 6 boats?
I
don't
know
give
they
a fuck how
I know
big
they
the
would
boat
push
is.
like squish in, but
6
and
boats.
a lot of them died.
Come on.
A lot of us, as soon as we couldn't see land no more, jumped off
Yeah.
jumped off the edge of the ship.
So all for 6 boats.
So you mean to tell
6
us?
boats.
You mean
Nah.
to tell us you guys
You
pulled
get half of Africa on
3
6 boats.
million Africans from the coast to this country, to not even this country, this half of the world? So to Cuba, either from Cuba you went up Charleston, New Orleans, Atlanta, or
Yeah.
down Brazil, Panama,
Mhm.
all those places. You mean to tell us they pulled 3 million of us from the continent?
Nah.
It's impossible.
Yeah, that's big cap.
It's
The math ain't
mathematically
math.
The math
it's
ain't math.
impossible,
Math ain't math.
especially at that point in time. So yeah, yes, I have 25% white blood. I have enough white blood to have a white grandparent, but I don't have any white grandparents.
That's what's up.
But she doesn't have any rhythm either. So I
No.
would take her out to clubs and I had to teach her like,
Got
yo, follow, like you seen Save the Last Dance. I'm like, oh, we like this. Like, come on.
Yeah,
follow.
literally,
Yeah.
I have to. So he tells me when
I'd
I'm
be like, yo,
out
you-
because I be, and
Yeah,
he'll be like, yo,
she
chill,
dances to the
chill,
words.
chill.
I'm like,
I dance
that's your
to
white
lyrics.
blood. That's your white blood. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Yeah, see, this is her. That's her. at the nightclub.
That's what you do?
Mm-hmm.
That's you dancing?
And this is why everybody thinks she's mean and shit, because she has, like, we have good partners, like, we all promote all that shit. We got people that run clubs.
Right.
She just sits up top and just don't do, like, we just don't.
This is you dancing?
Yes, that's her.
Yeah.
That's her moves.
Stop it.
That's how I feel.
Stop.
Even her daughter gets embarrassed about this shit.
This makes my brain hurt. Stop.
Actually, I think it's kind of fly.
I'm listening to go. Work.
I fuck with it.
Oh no.
I kind of fuck with it. There you go. There you go.
This is my son calling me.
Oh, yeah, Jas, his son calling.
So that's how I feel. Like, you know, and us people
Jas.
that don't have, he can go ahead and mute that mic. For us people that don't got oil in our blood, yeah, we like to catch the rhythm. And so whenever I'm out, Walt has to be like, hey.
I mean, I was
Hey.
and just now too.
Hey.
Understand, we be in barcode, and everybody be like, me, her best friend,
One
that's
of
my
my
guy,
good
know for
friends,
years, and
yeah.
he's like, look at she's at the sitting table, look pretty. We're gonna
And
be
so-
bringing other girls to the table. Just don't be weird.
And so people outside think I'm mean or think I'm standoffish, but literally I'm just being controlled. Like,
That's literally you trying to fight off that bullshit.
pretty much. Pretty much.
I get it.
Like, people think I'm the Wicked Witch of the club. Like,
We all
no,
call you Wicked Witch of
I'm
the club.
fun.
But in her mind's like,
like
oh, this
to
that new
have a
ESTG.
nice
This what we doing.
But, you know, it doesn't look like anything positive. So,
Me and her did the same dance in
You
front
might
of
need
her
to
daughter.
just stop going to black clubs. That's like a white.
oh, the white men eat me up, literally and figuratively. So,
I can see that.
because I have the shape that white men like. Like, they like a little something, but they don't like
They
a
don't-
lot.
they
They
don't
don't
want
like
the-
a whole lot of. They just like a little. So I do.
I should take you to
very
the public
well.
bar with me.
Yeah, she'll do good in the white spots.
I do
Yeah,
very well.
I was there on Friday because I had to say what's up to my peoples real quick. And I was like, I'm going back to U Street. Y'all niggas wild here.
Yeah.
I do very
But
well in white
okay.
clubs. Yeah.
Next Walt's wild story. Then we're gonna end it out. Okay, this nigga got a name on him. Paul. I'm gonna skip it. One of the white names. Smoothly waited for his newlywed wife to go to sleep. Got on the internet and bought him a hooker. Oh, a hooker.
A hookah?
A hooker.
A hooker?
I'm fucked up.
A hookah or a hookah? Two different
A hooker.
places.
A lady of the night.
Oh, okay. He met a
And
sex
took it
worker?
to the Marriott
Okay.
and knocked it down and got caught
He was
on
married
his honeymoon.
on his honeymoon.
Why would you do that?
What? Did she have her cycle or something?
Hey, yo, so you giving excuses? Why would you say on your honeymoon, bro?
You should, if you are getting a hooker on your honeymoon.
You shouldn't even marry nobody.
Yeah.
You should just stay single. Fuck it.
That shit is not gonna
He should.
last.
Somebody was at his was like, "Hey, bro, don't do it." He should have listened to bro.
Like you ain't have a good night the night before. Like
Your honeymoon? You
Honeymoon.
hired a hooker on your honeymoon?
Of his wife in bed sleeping like he.
Because I was gonna say,
he went to
now,
another hotel.
if y'all were in DR and everybody was drinking and you found a young lady who was willing to service you
You are
both,
very understanding.
cool,
one of y'all slipping. That's all I'm
Cool.
saying here.
cool,
You are very understanding.
cool. I get it. I get it. But for you to bounce off on your own?
I'm glad you only know about DR. So this is 2 more spots.
Oh no. I don't just know about DR, but I
Good.
like to allow
I got
y'all
some trips
niggas.
lined up.
I like to allow y'all niggas to have y'all space. But it's not simply limited to the country of DR. There's a few Western,
It's lit.
mid.
All right.
Yeah. No
Countries.
snitching.
In the podcast.
And
No
cities.
snitching. No snitching. Let's have our fun. Let's just have our fun.
I would be really pissed if my husband,
Yeah, he's her husband now.
ordered a bitch on fucking honeymoon. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. We're
say?
on our fucking honeymoon.
Maybe he's sick. Sick in the head.
Then we don't need to be married.
Oh, he a sex ass. Tiger was ain't no sex
We don't
ass.
need
He's
to
got
be married.
pussy.
He just got caught.
He was
yeah.
just motherfucking.
He just got
He was famous, nigga. The fuck. That's it.
He got
famous.
caught. Yeah, Tiger Woods just got caught.
At the bachelor party was some shit.
Okay, so riddle me this. Why is a man allowed to fuck out both legs on his bachelor party, but a woman's not?
I'm gonna be real. That's an old thing.
out both
I've been to like 10 weddings. Our bachelor party is like, hey, we're going to the casino, we're gonna go to the club, get some
Just a
bottles.
nice
We're
night
just having
out,
fun,
yeah.
bring some girls around.
Yeah.
We're not getting lap dances and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not married, so look. But the dude about to get married, like nigga, we just having fun with my boys. No one's out there fucking on bachelor parties, bro.
Okay.
What are girls doing on bachelor party trips?
Sucking candy dicks.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's a lot of
It's a lot of dicks.
It's a lot of dick, like lollipops. Pin the instead of pin the tail on the donkey.
Pin the dick on the guy.
Dick on the guy.
Yeah.
It's like pin the tail on the donkey, where you wear a blindfold and then you turn in 3 circles and you have to put your thing on the donkey. So you still wear your blindfold, you still spin in 3 circles, but it's like a paper dick that you have to put on the guy.
Hilarious.
Like
and
I
then
said,
there's
you've been in bachelor parties, right?
Yeah. Or
it's a lot more tame than this.
Or you can do the lipstick that's shaped like a dick, and you put it on your lips, and again, you spin 3 times, and you try and like find the dick to kiss it. You know?
See,
what?
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's not a real dick.
Fucked up.
It's like pin the tail. It's like pin the tail on the donkey.
Club, maybe.
It's like pin the tail on a donkey. It's not a real dick. You get the strippers. You get the male strippers that are there in a thong doing a fucking cartwheel. Yeah. You know, where he can fucking bounce his 15 inches on you. Because 15 inches is you men who have 15 inches, God bless you, but it's too much for every day. It's too much for everyday use. It's too much for everyday use. You stripper niggas that got the fucking baby arm foot long, thank you. It's too much for everyday use. It's not practical. That shit hurts to sit on. Unless you are completely liquored up or high or lubed up, getting that fucking huge thing is just like...
This shit went left.
Oh, actually, we kept it real tame for you.
Really?
We won't fuck with your sponsors.
It's a lot.
Exactly.
Like women always talk about, big dick. No. We like a nice average dick because you can work with an average. I can do size. I don't know inches.
What's average?
Yeah, I don't. So I feel like an average. This is too long for average. This is very long. I just want to do a quick. I just want to do a quick tutorial and just for reference.
Sit down. Just sit down.
No.
Talking to Mike. All right, go ahead. Do your thing.
This is a lot.
Okay.
All right, Jas.
It's supposed to go past your belly button, though.
Okay, so my belly button is right here. That's big.
This nigga said, this nigga Barker said, it's supposed to go, hey, look, the fucked up thing is when you were like 15 years old, go back my belly button. I'm good.
Okay, so let's get into it
like,
right now.
Yeah, I got one.
Let's get into it right now.
Out here.
Okay. Right. So my belly button, my waist is right here.
Jas, I hate you right now.
My belly button is an inch below my waist, and I haven't had any work done yet, so my body is still where it needs to be. Oh, it's coming.
Okay.
You got kids?
I do. So it's
her kid's
it's
a gangster.
coming.
She's like 13. Is she 13?
She's 13. So for you to be in my belly button.
Okay, Jesus Christ. All right, Jas.
This is big.
We understand.
Okay, so let's do it at a
I don't know how I'm gonna stop her.
If you do it this way, this is big.
It's okay.
No.
We hearing you, baby.
Well, that's not usually how the dick go in, but okay.
Exactly.
This is big. So for me, I think a nice, comfortable.
I can't.
Okay.
All right.
All right. This is small. That's small. That's small.
That's gonna go viral. No,
that's small.
Yeah.
That's small. This is a very.
No, don't pinch the top.
No. Do what fits you. Do what fits you. What fits you?
Comfortably.
Cause a lot of girls might agree with you. You know what I'm saying? You might have a whole tribe you don't know about. Hey, look here.
This is comfortable.
I'm packing, y'all. We lit out here.
This is comfortable.
It's lit. I'm going out to the club tonight.
This is comfortable. Now, we're just talking length. We're not talking girth.
Yeah. All right, Jas. Come on.
We're not talking girth. Because girth, for as long as I live, my girlfriend has to tell this story about when she was jerking a nigga off and she was using her index and thumb.
Okay, that's fucked up. Oh, God bless that man.
Jesus.
He still hit.
No, he didn't.
Oh,
because she was like,
well, he got something.
She was like, I was using my forefingers to fucking.
Well.
So I think I prefer. I don't want to be able.
Christ.
I should not be able to close my hand. I have a small hand. I should not be able to close my hand.
I respect it.
Let me see your hand.
Yeah, she definitely got a small hand.
So I like
her DM was about to be crazy. And I told her like in the last episode, like, you don't get mad when I cut this up.
I like for my nails to touch. I like for my nails to touch.
To touch.
To touch.
Not like full like her.
Not closed. I like for my nails to touch.
There
and
you
if
go.
you're too big for my nails to touch, I'm sorry. That I was dating a guy who was literally, it was a lot.
And you couldn't do the Tiana Trump,
What's that?
the Gaga 3000.
I was gawking him, but when I like, you know, when you take your mouth off and you can see like how wet, like, you know what I mean? Like where your mouth is marked. I was only about like this much in.
Yeah, so that's like, see, if you got the whole thing, you could have been exempt from taxes.
So
you
if he had put the whole thing in my mouth, I probably would have emptied the contents of my stomach. It would have activated my gag reflex. Yeah.
Throw up habits sometimes. It's all good. Hey, look, we're done. Hey, look.
And that's the other thing. When y'all be doing your head, like, that shit hurts. Don't push my head down. Because if I throw up on you, you're going to be pissed. So don't do that.
It's understandable sometimes.
Men are so gross.
Hey, look. Hey, Rob.
Men are so gross.
You sit up here
Exactly about a dick for like a whole 5 minutes. But we gross.
You just did
we're the pervs.
You just did a dick tutorial.
Hey, Rob. We the pervs now. But you've been sitting here talking about a dick for 5 minutes.
But you went through a diction of dictionaries.
I just want everybody to be clear.
And both of us, hey, look, hey, Jas, both of us are sitting here like, stop.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay. So y'all, we have so these aren't the normal.
The thing is, Rob, on Monday she's like, "Hey, Walt, can you cut this out?"
I'm not gonna cut it. I stand on the shit. So these are not the normal 12-pack cans. These are the mini cans, right? Y'all, everybody's familiar with the mini can. You've seen it in the supermarket. You've seen it everywhere.
Hey, Jas, we understand.
Continue on the.
You still talking about dicks.
So the mini can.
And you don't get. Hey, Walt, why he DM me a picture of his penis? You about to get all dick pics.
The mini can is actually
so understand what's about to happen.
It's a little full, honestly. The mini can is actually a little.
Jas.
Yeah.
Understand what's about to happen to your DMs. So don't get mad. I mean, hey, Walt, why are they sending me
my
dick
DMs
pics?
are already sloppy.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
Yeah. It's
now you know that. Hey, am I perfect size?
Yeah,
hey, how do I look? That's what's wrong. You asked it for yourself.
You're
and
right.
I know what? Just because you said that, I'm standing. I'm not cutting it.
No, stand on it.
I'm rolling.
Stand on it. Yeah.
Rob, tell me how you can find you, bro.
Hey, man.
Let's end this shit out.
Oh man, y'all can find me on shit. Well, I'm right here.
You right there. Yeah, you right there. Second camera.
Jesus
Y'all
Christ.
can find me on Instagram. It's ITS Rob ROB Gordon GORDON. On Twitter, it's Rob Gordon. Facebook, Rob Gordon. TikTok, Rob Gordon. Yeah.
We gotta find you.
Let us know where we can find your movies.
Oh yeah,
your new movie
definitely.
that you're working on, where to come out, what network, what platform.
So platform network, I don't know yet as
Okay.
of yet. We still actually in the process of filming, so we still got another week of filming. And then I'll figure out
where can we find some of your old work?
old work. Tubi. I have some movies on Tubi.
Okay.
I have some on BET Plus. I have some on Amazon. pROBlematic is on Amazon right now.
Mm-hmm.
One is on Apple TV. Gaslight, which just came out. That's on Apple.
I actually like that.
Yeah, thank you, brother.
Yeah, I like that one.
Gaslight is on Apple. And I got a series dropping in October on AMC and All Black. Yeah, that'll be dropping.
Nice. Very nice.
So, yeah, man, working. Y'all make sure y'all tune in, tap in with me, man. It's your boy Rob Gordon. I appreciate the love. Peace and love. Good night.
All right. Once again, it's TequilaTlk. My name is WalkLikeWalt. We are out.
Bye, guys.